Can you talk about cell phone signals and when she is making excuses versus there is a legitimate no signal? Actually, she's not giving you excuses. She's telling you the truth. So you guys, this is something that you must be aware when you're talking to your Filipina partner in the Philippines. And especially depending on where she's currently living. Because if she lives in the province, more likely the signal Wi-Fi is horrible. That is correct. Is horrible. Not unless she lives in the city where the signal is strong, then that's not a problem. But when you go to certain areas in the province, then you must be prepared that the signal or Wi-Fi is going to be bad. And I remember when I went to the Philippines last March and stayed in the province, I had a hard time posting anything on social media because I stayed in the province. And if I had to post something on social media, I had to walk 5 minutes to go to the road just to post something or to send something, especially when I had to upload something. And most of the time, I had to climb up to the very top of the tree just to send something, just to get signal. And yes, it can be very frustrating, but at the same time, in a way, it's also good because you're basically away from the distraction. You don't need to distract yourself social media all the time. And when you go to the city, it's better because at least the Wi-Fi is stronger. But if you're in the province area, especially isolated area, yes, it can be a challenge. And especially if she lives in the mountain, she had to go down just to talk to you to get a signal. And if this is the case, and if you're dealing with this currently with your girlfriend or partner, it's better if you talk to her on the phone rather than talking to her through Wi-Fi. Okay guys, now you know. Filipina women always ask me to load their cell phones. Women? So you're talking to a lot of Filipina women. My goodness gracious, you're so addicted to Filipina women. Yes, they're asking for load because if they don't have load, they cannot have Wi-Fi or data to communicate with you. Unlike in the Western world where you sign up for a 2-year plan contract and depending on which provider, then you have an option of how many gigabyte of data plan you want to have. Unlike in the Philippines, it's so different. So when you buy a cell phone in the Philippines, it's so different from the Western world. So when you buy a cell phone in the Philippines, it does not come with a contract where you can have data built in. So when you buy a cell phone in the Philippines, you are just buying a cell phone and it doesn't come with any data. Now, when you buy a cell phone in the Philippines and you put a SIM card to it, what you would do if you have a data or a signal or Wi-Fi, you must buy a package. And that package could be 10 gigabyte, 20 gigabyte, 30 gigabyte. It depends on how many gigabytes you want. And sometimes you can buy 3 gigabytes that would last you for 3 days. And sometimes you can buy a package or combo that will allow you to have unlimited call and text for 1 week or 2 weeks. And maybe it comes with 5 to 10 gigabytes. Again, it will only last you for 2 weeks, 1 week, depending on what package deal you're getting. It's not like here in the Western world, you can just turn on your Wi-Fi, boom, you have signal. Or if you're away somewhere and you don't have Wi-Fi, then you can turn on your data, then boom, you have signal. In the Philippines, it's completely different. But at the same time, it can be very frustrating. However, a lot of Filipinos are used to it. So when you're in the Philippines, yes, you do need to buy a prepaid calling as well as data. Because if you don't have a prepaid calling, you cannot call someone and you cannot text someone. However, you can receive call and text from someone even if you don't have a data or Wi-Fi, as long as you call them and text them on their phone number. And as far as I know, their messenger is completely free as long as you're only sending a message. But you cannot send a video or photo. Okay, so now you all know.